Welcome back. That was a fantastic Buddy Rich chart. Maybe some of you have heard that with the Big Swing Face album. And it was arranged by the great Bob Florence, and it featured on trombone first, Jason Vasquez. Jason. And then you heard from Jacob Jansen on alto sax, and on drums, the amazing Angelo Stokes. Actually, Angelo brought that chart in, and we love it. It's just a vintage Buddy Rich arrangement. And we thank you for, again, coming this evening. We're in for a very delightful evening with some original arrangements and original music by some of our students and some of our faculty. I want to thank our Jazz Studies Advisory Board, Dave Vischer, out here. Dave, are you here? And Debbie Lowe takes pictures. Frank Carbone. Frank is the president of the Nevada Jazz Education Alliance, a big supporter of our program, along with Vegas Jazz and many others, so we're very thankful for your support. We appreciate all of you coming out tonight. Before I forget, because I will, at the end of the concert, if you want to put your name, if you're not on our database at this point, if you write, all you have to do is write your email at the bottom, you name an email, and pass it to an usher. It's confidential, but we'll put you on our database so you can become aware of all our upcoming concerts, like the one tomorrow evening at the Flamenco Library. If you like what you're hearing tonight, come back tomorrow, 7 o'clock. It's free, and it features the Contemporary Jazz Ensemble and the Jazz Ensemble too. And then in November, on November 16th, 17th, 18th, we have a fall festival. The 16th and 17th are with Brandon Fields, the great alto saxophonist that's played with everybody from the Rippingtons to Stevie Wonder, an amazing musician. He's coming in. We're going to do a tribute to Phil Woods, and we're also going to do an original arrangement by our trumpet player, who you'll hear a lot from tonight, Jorge Machayan. They did a new version of Peter and the Wolf, and Don Cunningham's going to narrate that. So that's on November 16th, and that's the Black Box Theater. So at this point, I'm going to bring out my incredible colleague, co-director of the bands. He's lead trombonist with the Las Vegas Philharmonic. He is the chief arranger for Celine Dion and many others, and he co-directs this band, and he'll tell you about our next piece, which is an original composition. Actually, it's by Colin Woodford, who you heard in the Honors Trio. What's the Honors? Weren't they amazing? Honors Trio? What great music. I'm so proud of them. It's just phenomenal. It's world class. You could go to any jazz festival in the world, and you know, it's just as good as anything you'd hear anywhere. So at this point, I'm going to introduce my colleague, Nathan Tanoe.
Yeah, so as Mr. Loeb mentioned, this is an original composition written by Colin Woodford. His titles are always the most interesting titles you'll ever hear, really. And this is, I hope I don't screw this up. I distrust your mythology, but the tapestries are nice. That's the name of this. But his music is very, very unique, and I hope you'll like it. composed this piece with a very unusual technique that's used a lot in contemporary classical music, something called quarter tones. Okay, you guys know what that is? So it's like when you're playing in between a half step. So if you heard stuff that sounded like it might have been a little bit out of tune or was sitting a little weird, that was on purpose. It's just to achieve a certain effect on there. So, just letting you know that. At this time, I'm going to bring out a colleague of ours who is on our composition theory faculty here at UNLV, Dr. Jennifer Beller. And let's give her a hand. And she's going to, we played her things before, always beautiful music, and we'll hope you enjoy this. This is entitled Chase the Stars. Jennifer Beller. That featured Mr. Jorge Machain on the trumpet and Sean Carbone on the guitar. And the band. So next we're going to go on with another student arrangement, actually, and this was done by Sean Carbone. This is a Ben Monder tune entitled Sleep. Ben Monder, in case you don't know, is the guitar player. He's played with Maria Schneider for many years. Just an incredible guitarist in New York City. And yeah, this is a great tune called Sleep. Thank you. freshman, by the way. He's out of the Las Vegas Academy, and we're happy to have him, of course. I must mention that it's not often that a freshman actually makes it into this band, so that's quite an accomplishment. At this time, I'm going to bring out my esteemed colleague, Mr. David Lowe, and about CDs, and how you need to buy a lot of them. So, okay, here you go.
Nathan Tanoe. Amazing. And one more round of applause for the arranger of the last tune and one of the performers on it, Sean Carbone. Last night at the foundation dinner where Anderson Cooper spoke, and tonight he's over at the convention at the Wynn, right now probably on television. But Sean and the UNLV Latin Ensemble, with many of the students from here, performed for that event. It was quite prestigious, so we're real proud of them. And again, I want to thank all of you for coming tonight, and I want a special word of thanks. We don't thank them enough, but our recording studio here with Chuck Foley, Gil Calpo also teaches trumpet, and Ron George, who has CD. He's produced every one of our, been associate producer, recorded and mixed all of our CDs, and we are going on our 6th CD that will get reviewed by Jazz Times. And that's out of anywhere from between 60 and 90 CDs that are sent in from universities all over the world, from faculty groups from universities, and from military ensembles. And they only choose about 8 every year that they review. And we've gotten 5 outstanding reviews, and now it looks like we're going to be reviewed again. And a lot of it, of course, it's these amazing students, which will, you know, are just incredible in their work, but also the wonderful work of Ron George and the recording studio of Arthur Chickens. So we have one last tune for you tonight. We appreciate you coming. It's been a great evening of some really wonderful music tonight. We're so proud of the creativity of our students and their originality, and we really promote that here at UNLV. We've had students achieve recognition in Downbeat Magazine many times for outstanding performance, for their arrangements, and actually Dr. Beller, who's still here, when she was at Eastman finishing her PhD, she wrote a piece for the Eastman Jazz Ensemble that won the top award in jazz composition, and she's on our classical composition faculty, so we love that kind of crossover. But so we have one more tune, and it's going to feature again Ginu Dauda and Jason Vasquez and Jorge Machayan on trumpet, and who am I? Oh, and definitely Bennett Mason on piano over here, and actually the entire band. So since we're talking about we haven't met them yet, but let's introduce you real quickly. Please hold your applause until the very end. I'm going to introduce each one of them. Jennifer Little, the woodwinds, Jennifer Little, Austin Baley, Jake Jensen, Colin Perfett from California, by the way, Ginu Dauda, who you met. Trombones, we have Alan Kwan on bass trombones, Chandler Sasan all the way from Hawaii, Dylan Musso, and Jason Vasquez, who you met. Trumpets, we have Hazen Mayo, Jesse Garcia, Kevin Tang on lead, phenomenal player, and of course Jorge Machayan. And in the rhythm section on piano, Bennett Mason, Sean Carbone, Summer Kadam on the bass, and we have 2 drummers, Colin Woodford and also Angelo Stokes, wherever he went. And also, yeah, Summer Kadam on the bass, and another wonderful bassist, Ruben Gundy, Ben Gundy. Where's Ruben? There he is. Ruben, come on out. Be a little bit more, take a little more of that applause. There he is, Ruben Gundy. Fantastic. Real proud of this band. This is our top band at UNLV as far as the large ensembles are concerned, and then we of course have the Latin ensemble. Tomorrow night you'll hear the creativity of the contemporary jazz ensemble. I'm so proud of what Nathan directs them, and a lot of their pieces are composed and arranged by the students. That's the Flamingo Library, and then jazz ensemble too, with an incredible set tomorrow night. That's at 7 o'clock, free concert at the library. So we have one more tune featuring these people I mentioned, and this is by the great jazz composer Jim McNeely, who played with the Vanguard Orchestra for years, and has the composers workshop that he runs every year internationally, and he's a very big proponent of Artist Share with Maria Snyder and other great composers. At any rate, this is a very interesting arrangement. We're real excited about it. I mean, composition, and this is where we're going to close out our set again. Thanks for coming, and don't forget, if on the way out, if you like what you're hearing, and also on the way in, we were playing the CD. The CD is a 3 CD set. Characters, which is Jazz Ensemble 1, which you heard, the Latin Jazz Ensemble that won the Downbeat Award, and then Jazz Ensemble 2, the Contemporary, and the Joe Williams Jazz Group, the Honors Jazz Group, they're all represented, and the Vocal Jazz Group. So they're all represented on the CD, characters, and then there's also the Latin CD is available also separately. So thank you again for coming, and we hope you like this. This is called Extra Credit. Ben Mason on the piano, Jorge Machai on the trumpet, Jason Vasquez on the trombone, Gadu Dava on the saxophone, UNLV Jazz Ensemble 1. They're fantastic. Thank you very much for coming. And we'll see you tomorrow night at the Flamingo Library at 7 o'clock. Thank you. Good night.